So it seems like Nique and Dwayne may be going through it yet again. Now, of course, they did the usual and unfollowed each other on Instagram. Then Dwayne posted, "Anything that costs you your peace is too expensive." And Nique says, "This whole year changed me. People ain't real and love ain't either." Now, Dwayne did remove all of the photos off of his Instagram of Nique. Now, guys, when I say they're removing and deleting, what they're doing is archiving the photos so they're no longer on their Instagram profiles. At any time, you can unarchive it and it'll be right back there. Now, I did look at Nique's profile as well. She still had the welcome home photo on her Instagram, the one that she did when Dwayne first moved to Houston. Now, then when I looked back at her profile this morning to make sure it was still there, it's now been deleted. If you guys didn't know, Dwayne did move to Greece. He's now playing basketball there. Now, a few days ago, Nique did go onto YouTube and explain how hard it is to actually have a long distance relationship.
Yeah. So how you feel about the situation?
First of all, I just don't. First of all, by the way, I love watching Nique. I watch her all the time. So
I don't watch him at all.
He don't watch him at all. I literally watch them religiously. So this is coming from a Nique fan. I don't like that they both keep, like, every time they break up or they get into an argument, they delete their pictures. And then they unfollow each other. So it's just like, she always says she want to be private. So if you want to be private, honey, stop getting people in your business. Stop unfollowing her. You stop unfollowing him. And stop taking y'all pictures off unless y'all really gonna be done, because it's giving toxic. Honestly, it's kind of toxic. So it's kind of like, now it's just kind of like Little Red Riding Hood. You know, this is like the third time, like the third or fourth. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I was like, damn, what happened? Yeah, the boy that cried wolf like that. Shut up, Sean. You was annoying. The boy cried wolf.
Yes, of course. Like, it's just super hard doing long distance relationships. I mean, not super hard, but I'm just saying it's just a hard pill sometimes to swallow.
So they do it so much. It's just like, we just know they going through their little phase, but it's gonna be one time when they probably for real, and this might be a time they for real. So yeah, I love them as a couple. Like, they are definitely couple goals, but this whole unfollowing and all that is not couple goals to me. But yeah.
Well, what I pull from it is, I think it's what I always say. Don't get into a relationship if you can't deal with the situation that you're dealing with now for long term. You know that's the way he makes his money. You know that's the way he provides. Now, if you want to play that role as let him take a break, and you want to be the one to provide more, take more percentage of whatever they got going on, then be that. But it be the same people who cry wolf when the man is not provided as much as them, but they always want to dictate how the money is getting.
I think she provides a lot. Like, he's standing her home.
That's not the problem. But she understands that he provides too. Yeah. He has some amount of money. That's the way he gets his money.
Yeah, she understands.
But when it comes down to it, if he wasn't, she had been telling him, you need to go overseas and do this and do that and make that money.
Or he was gonna get signed to the Lakers, but LA. But I guess he wasn't good enough, so he had to go overseas now.
Right.
So therefore, it's not because of long distance, y'all. It's not because of that. It makes it more difficult. They've been through it before, and that's why he moved in with her after his first time going overseas. But he didn't get signed in America, so he going to Greece. He still got to make his money.
But that's
and they already long distance, so it's just like any argument is just going to be escalated because they're not with each other.
They need to make a decision. Because if you want a type of man who's making something of himself and doing things, you're not going to get everything you want. I'm not saying long distance is the best way, but I'm saying that if you want that type of man, and that's the man that's checking for you, and he's moving on with his life, maybe in the first part of his life, you're going to have to deal with all the hard stuff that comes.
Well,
You're going to have to deal with him not being there all the time. Because you got to understand, she might have the bread herself, but women in that position normally want men that's actually either on their level or higher.
Yeah, he is.
Right?
He is.
So, when you got somebody like that, and they only checking for you, it's kind of like...
It's not hard though.
Right,
But he told her, he was like, when we 35, we'll see each other every day. He was just like, right now, I guess we just traveling. And he's like, when we get older, we gonna see each other all the time.
Right. But it ain't like she can't never take a vacation. It ain't like he can't never take a vacation.
He said they gonna see each other every other month.
Right. So it's like, even if they do break up, I feel like if that shows how much somebody is committed to you. Mm-mm. To me, it do. I'm understanding if that's a deal breaker, okay. But how long they been together?
Probably like a year and a half.
A year and a half? Oh man. I mean, a year and a half is a long time, but it's like you got a year. It's like, I don't know. She already how old is she?
Like 23, 24.
And what? Did she got a kid? How old's the kid?
I think he just turned 4.
Turned 4?
Yeah.
They baby daddy, her baby daddy on good terms?
Yeah. They was a YouTube couple actually.
Why they break up?
He cheated. And he continuously cheated. Yeah.
Well, my thoughts about it is if you
Now he got 2 baby mamas.
Well,
2 kids. 2 kids, 2 baby mamas.
Alright, so my thoughts is if you want somebody that's making a certain amount of money, and you gotta understand it's not gonna be on your terms. Any man that makes that money, they not finna just stop what they doing to accommodate you. They not finna cause most men like that is more demanding, and they not willing to sacrifice what they doing for their future. They understand. I know, but they understand that. So the best thing you could do for her situation is either let that man go and figure out what she want to do for herself, cause she already got a kid at an early age.
He got 2.
He got 2 too.
Yeah. And he was engaged.
She know how to pick them, huh?
He was engaged.
They both know how to pick each other. But
yeah. They are actually, I honestly think they are really good for each other.
I bet they are, but it just, well, it's not necessarily caring about that situation. It's just saying that when you deal with a man who's going for a certain lifestyle or has a certain lifestyle, he's not going to necessarily go, things that aren't going your way. And if you want to be with a certain person like that, it's going to hit their rules. So if you want to deal with that person, it's on their rules, because it's always going to be something that women don't like about somebody. It's always going to be something they want to change. They want to make more benefit them. Yeah. Right, but it's more so necessary on the women.
No, I think it's an equal. But okay.
But of course I have responsibilities down here to uphold. Like, I just got a lot of shit going on, and that's kind of not the downfall. It's just kind of one of the things of having like, I have stuff going on. I'm a mom. Kaiser has school. I'm trying to work on my business for my second drop. It's just a lot of stuff that I have a lot of responsibilities in America to I got a lot of responsibilities here. He has a lot of responsibilities, and he has work in Greece.
But I think she just need to either find somebody else that's more suit her lifestyle and the thing that she want from the man that she's dating, or just follow his lead. You might have to go through hard times and long distance and deal with it for a brighter future.
Well, that's their goal. They want to do that, but I guess when you long distance and you can't see the person, it's already frustrating. And I don't think he like that she be going out too.
Yeah, but yeah,
Like,
but I
he be
think
out.
the most person who had a problem is who has.
They don't
I think the
really
person
disclose
who's
that.
really making it difficult is who you think is really making it difficult.
I think it's 50-50,
I
honestly.
think she is.
Of course because he don't even watch them. So why would he always
I'm
want
going
to blame
based.
the
I was
woman.
going based off the video and him saying it,
But he can't, no, but she has to do more sacrificing. She has to take her stuff and move with him for a couple weeks or a month. She has to do the bulk of the work because all he doing is playing basketball.
She don't have to go anywhere with him.
If she want to see him,
They don't have to do it every time. They can do vacation.
that's what they want to do.
Visiting.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
They
what I'm
wanna do it
saying.
just every
But
other month.
based off the video that you showed me and everything, it looks like she was like, who was the last one with? I'm just saying, it's normal when things go bad. It's always.
No, her last dude, it was him. He kept cheating and lying.
I'm talking about even when it's decent and he's not cheating, it's still always her. It's always the women, not her, but necessarily it's always the women. If it's something that's not, that's making it harder and they don't like, it's always they always say, well, it's this and that, I don't really want to deal with this in a relationship. But with men, they most so just stick it out. They'll deal with the long distance relationship. They won't necessarily complain as much as the women will. Cause everything about it seems like she's the ones that's really itching towards, I don't know if I can deal with this.
No.
What is he
You
saying
don't
though?
have he don't have a channel. He says that. He said he don't have a channel. Only thing he got is Instagram. So you don't got his take on it.
No, but that's the only thing that
He just
I'm
keep
hearing
telling her
is,
this for work. This only for work. I'm only doing it for work.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna be together.
Okay.
When we get older.
Okay.
That's what he's saying.
So.
But I guess he's able to deal with it.
Okay, so like I just said, and what is she saying?
That's what we're seeing.
And what she said?
She just saying they both saying it's gonna be difficult.
Yeah, but
he even said it too. Like before he moved in with her, he said it was more tense. Like they had more tense arguments because they were away from each other. So stuff is more hard.
Go back to the video with let me see. Go back to that part with.
Ain't real and love ain't either. Now Dwayne did.
People ain't real in love ain't either.
Would you look what he said? Look at you. You don't even want to. So look how he is, y'all. That's ridiculous.
No,
you don't even want to
it?
see what the man's saying.
Dwayne posted, anything that costs you your peace is too expensive. And Nique says, this whole year changed me. People ain't real and love ain't either.
So when somebody say people that cost you your peace, that means that somebody disturbing your peace. Somebody is coming in and making a problem. Somebody is doing things that's making it hard for you to do things you need to do. And what she said, this whole year changed me, and people ain't real, love ain't real. It sounds like she is the one that's making it even. I'm not saying that him leaving is the best option. I'm just saying that she's making it difficult.
How would you feel? We've been living together for a year now. How would you feel if I just be like, oh, I'm about to be traveling for a year? What you gonna do?
I mean, if that's was something that you already been doing, I can't really necessarily come in and say, well, I don't feel like you doing it anymore, even though that's how you make your money.
Assume that it's like you change. It's something. It's like a drastic change.
It's not. Have he been doing it before?
He did it once.
So she didn't think that was gonna happen again.
I guess since he moved in with her, she thought that it was it.
But
she thought he was gonna probably stay in the States, but he didn't get signed.
But she didn't think
he didn't get signed. He should have got better. Did better.
But she should have she should have tried harder. It don't matter how hard he tried. If he don't make it, he don't make it. It's always gonna be somebody better than you. Yeah. It's always gonna be somebody that knows somebody that you don't know. Even if he was better than the person that got picked, somebody could have knew somebody and say, nah, I'm gonna pick him because I owe somebody a favor. It's always variables. So if you know somebody that's that did this before, he might do it again if he can't be successful in the States. So if you're dealing with a person and not planning for every scenario and being prepared, I'm sorry, that's on you. So you put yourself in a situation not thinking about your options and just be blind going to a situation. That's on you. I don't feel sorry for you.
It's not that she blind. It's that it's a change. Just like with my new job, I'm gonna be starting to travel, so it's gonna be a change for us.
Right.
Right. It's gonna be a change. It's probably gonna be more arguments because I'm leaving more.
But you know the difference between that?
What?
Is if I felt some type of way and I didn't think about the options, I would have said, well, I don't really want you to leave. And I think you should stay at your job because I don't think I'm ready to deal with you moving and going to different places. And I know that's going to cost money on us.
No, it's not because they pay for everything.
Not me.
Well, the only thing you have to pay for is
I understand, but it's still money. So it's going to cost us even more money to stay close to each other. So with me, I'm putting that in perspective, but I know that's something that probably makes you happy, so I'm willing to deal with it. And that's how you want to move your career forward. But when somebody don't do that and they get upset and want to argue or want to bitch about it, it's like you don't put yourself.
Don't say that.
Don't put yourself in a situation where you can't handle the outcome or you didn't think about what's going on, and then when it hits you, you're not prepared for it. It ain't something new. It ain't nothing new. It's something that you knew that might happen. If you're not thinking of anything, you in this fairy tale land and not thinking about the problems of a relationship beforehand, you're going to be reactive. And what he say, you're going to disturb the peace.
Well, for me and you don't know how you're going to react.
But I understand that it's going to cause problems, and I'm not going to get upset with you and fight you on a situation where I already understood it and prepared for it. Because you came to me talking about it, right?
Yeah.
So, was I getting mad? Was I upset?
No.
Did I give you scenarios of your job if they gave you an option to stay?
Mm-hmm.
So, I thought about it. I processed it. I didn't give you no negative feedback. I didn't disturb the peace because you want to do something that you like, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what he said. She should have prepared for that. She should have thought about it. If he communicated with her, and that's her reaction, women don't understand that he might love her. But if she was still going, if she wasn't willing to work on it, and she was just complaining and just disturbing the peace, they don't understand. They'll look at you, they'll assess the situation, and they might just they give you chances. You won't know it, but they'll slowly start getting distant. And now you're like, oh, well, he this and that, but you weren't even supporting him when you needed to. Because I'm sure it's times when he supported her, and he thought about the situations, and he thought about the repercussion of it, and he probably supported her.
Well, we don't know.
Mm-hmm. Well,
they don't really talk about because they like to be more private than her last. Cause y'all know her last relationship was all couples. It was really a couples channel, so. Right. This she said she want to be less private, so.
Yeah, but it just from more likely.
But for me and him, that's not realistic. Like we're not going to leave each other for a year. That's not.
So what?
Huh?
What'd you say?
I said that's not realistic for us. Like traveling for a whole year away from each other.
But that's the difference. That's something that I know about you. That's something that we discussed. So. It's like, but if I was in that position where I had to go somewhere for a year, I'm going to make it to the point where I'm going to see you. At least I'm going to try.
Yeah, but it's going to be hard. I would have to pretty much go see you.
Yeah, but if you got but it's different if you don't have resources. Now that'll put a big strain on any relationship if you don't have the resources to do things that you can't get up and just go. When you have the resources to do things, it lessens the load off of you. So let's say like if I want to see you about 2 to 3 times a month, for somebody who don't really got the money, that's gonna be hard. But somebody who's got the money can just throw that towards it. It's not gonna be hard. The only thing hard is just the plane trip.
Yeah.
The distance between. So if they got the
hard
money,
part is leaving that person.
right? But that's different people. But if they got, if they
You
got,
don't think that's gonna be hard?
no, it's not hard. Men, most men is gonna miss you, but it's not gonna be to the point. They understand when men have a goal. We gotta learn how to just say, "This is what I gotta do." It's not about we might feel a certain type of way, but this is what we gotta do. So, if
So
we
he
got,
pretty much saying that if I leave, he don't care.
no, it ain't that I don't care. I understand the situation. I'm not finna bitch and moan about it because I'm having a emotional. I'm not finna be upset because we already decided this thing. We already knew because we already knew it was gonna happen. So if you gotta go away from a year, we're gonna make it work. Especially if it's not for a long time, it's only a year. If a person can't wait a year, and it ain't like I'm not finna see you, so it's like you wasting a good relationship based off your feelings. Based off how you feel about the situation
Just
right
at
there and
that
there.
time. But just imagine seeing somebody every day and then just abruptly, cause he didn't know he wasn't gonna make it, and then just next thing you knew he had to go to Greece.
Right.
So it was like no in between time.
Well, with him, I feel like if you didn't decide, if y'all didn't have a conversation of what happens if you don't make it,
Yeah, that's what I think.
they should have had a conversation.
Yeah, because it's kind of like sprung on her like that.
Right. Well, that's what I feel about the situation.
I mean, that's what we feel, not just you.
No, but
Us.
I'm talking about my point. But do you agree with me?
Yeah, I do.
All right. So this is how we feel about the situation. So, yeah, we agree with something.
Finally.
But check if y'all want us to do more videos about celebrity couples or
Drama.
anything like that, drama.
I love drama. Celebrity drama.
I like drama, but I just like
He like drama.
I like to focus.
He like women drama. Anything
Nah.
that's involved with women, that's women wrong, he likes it. Anything that's the dude is
I'm
wrong,
taking that out.
I like it.
Taking that out.
Suck.
So I'm just saying I like to pinpoint the problem. It's like I'm not necessarily like drama. It just to the point where somebody gotta take the other side. So I'm gonna take that side.
It's so annoying. He like to argue about stuff that make him
But
upset.
no, but if I'm wrong, okay.
He not gonna admit
But
it.
if I'm wrong,
He won't admit
Hey,
it.
if I'm wrong, let me know.
That's the only
But
way that he's gonna listen. He don't listen.
If I'm right, I'm right.
He think he's right all the time. So. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. You do too much.